Well, let's take a look at what I got at the Goodwill store near the state line, right above North Myrtle Beach. And yeah, I got some goodies there for Thrift Store Thursday. Now let's get our rollers in case we need it. All right, I got a lot of little teeny tiny figures, a lot of Toy Story stuff. Let me get all the stuff out of the bag. Spent about, let's see, how much was it total? $17.23. Not bad for a bunch of little teeny tiny junk. Okay, wow, we got way more than I thought we got. Okay, making sure this bag is flimsy. This bag, they make these really strong, the ones in Myrtle Beach. If you ever go to Myrtle Beach, you're gonna get a strong bag. All right, put the receipt to the side. Now, what do we get here? We got, first off, Goofy, and it was 69 cents. That's how they price things at our Goodwill. They don't usually put them in bags, although I do have a bag of stuff that didn't see until I got to the checkout. So what does this thing do? So he looks like Goofy, sort of, but he's very pale. I guess he's just really scared of the avalanche monster. I'm not quite sure who this monster is because it looks like a Scooby-Doo monster. But yeah, it's cool. I like Disney stuff, especially classic Disney stuff. Modern Disney stuff, not so much. This thing, I don't know what it is, but it looks like a little robot dog. I think it's part of the Paw Patrol. The back wheels are danky beyond belief. So evidently it did not. It used to roll, but these back wheels, you could tell the axle has been bent on it. But it's still adorable. I think it's cute. I think it looks like a little robot dog that, I don't know. It's like, you ever seen SPD Emergency? It's like the dog on there, sort of, but not really. This one was S-cents. It was S-cents, and that's probably 69 cents. Most things are like 69 cents. Then I got some Toy Story things. Got Duke Kaboom. I had the woman actually tell me who she thinks it was. I think it's from Toy Story. I was like, yeah, it's Duke Kaboom, because she saw the Canadian flag. And anyway, he was 59 cents on his butt. Now, one of the things I hate is that sometimes these things, they're in the worst places. So let me see if it'll wipe off real easy. Plus, when I get done with these places, I like to get me one of these. I keep these in the car. If you want to get some really good ones, come up to my super deals right above my house. And these are only $3 for $1 for the, oh, that came right off. And so did all the other paint. That's Duke Kaboom. There used to be a cereal called Kaboom cereal. That's why I'm a little bit frazzled by it, thinking it's funny. I like how the red thing right there goes into the red stripe just right. Now, if you know anything about Imaginext, you know they got their legs that stay together. He looks like he has hinged knees because he's based on a toy that's not an Imaginext toy. The arms can go up and go around 360 degrees. And then the hands always swivel at the wrist, and the head always goes around Linda Blair style. All right, let's see if we can get this price tag off with the little... Oh, this works pretty good. Sometimes it doesn't, though. I'm just going to tell you right now. All right, we got his little butt showing. He's got 69 cents on his buttocks. And this is, of course, the little bird that holds the hands with the little... Here he is. I was going to say the bunny rabbit and the little chickie, whatever you want to call him. And these are Imaginext figures. Now, some other stuff on there, it looks like. Now, these are just in a bin, like all the closed bins. And it's mostly full of stuffed animals. You have to dig below the stuffed animals to get to the good stuff. So we got the little bunny rabbit and his little chicken buddy. And, you know, they keep holding hands in the cartoon or the animated series. And then we got Miss Bo Peep, who's lost her sheep. Let's just go ahead and clean them as I go. That'd be a good thing to do. Now, this one with vinyl, like her legs are technically, I think it was softer plastic. Not really vinyl, but very similar. Now, vinyl's going to hold it, unfortunately. Not perfectly. Wow, what is that on her pants? Looks like somebody got something on her, like sticky stuff. It came off, thankfully. Good. Like bubble gum, maybe? I don't know. There's Bo Peep, and she lost her sheep, and she would have came with a staff if I bought her brand new. And then we got this guy. Now, I don't think he's part of that group. I don't know, though. He could be the G.I. Joe from Toy Story. I can't remember him in Toy Story really off the top of my head. Let's see what it says on the bottom. Made in China. He's definitely an Imaginext figure. He's GFD 13. 2000, either 18 or 2013. I can't. And when it comes to numbers like that, it's hard to tell them apart. But GFD 13, that's a good indicator right there. So if you look that up on the Imaginext, or just look up the word Imaginext. So I think he's part of that Toy Story thing, because all the other ones are, so why not? Then I got Chip and Dale, which I think that is awesome. Chip and Dale, like the Rescue Rangers. I love Chip and Dale, and yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not going to. All right, so gotta wipe that off there. Gotta wipe their butts. Oh my gosh, you got some stuff on your butt there. All right, so unfortunately it doesn't come off 100%. So these are, I don't know what these are from, but let's see on the bottom, they got Disney. Probably they're part of those little, Disney sets that they make, like with about a half a dozen little figures in them. And they sell them in the Disney store. I haven't been to the Disney store since before the pandemic. It's just so far south. I don't really care to go that far south, especially during tourist season. Rabbit season. After you, after you, after you. Yeah, Chip and Dale are hilarious. I thought maybe for a minute, I thought I saw some articulation on his neck, but it's just the plastic part where it's, coming together with it. So there's no articulation in these, which are fine. Figures this small, let's see. Yeah, they're about 2 inches or 5 centimeters tall. They don't need articulation, to be honest with you. I mean, it'd be great if they did. And then I remember having these when I was a kid, but they weren't like this. They were just little pieces of wood with plastic heads on them. They've really changed a lot since then. Well, that's good. They put them on the very bottom where I can't get to it anyway. But that looks a lot like me when I was a kid, except it also looks like Ellen DeGenerate. So, and that looks like Ling, my friend, sort of. I had a best friend named Ling, but that was in high school. So I thought, these are kind of cool. And they go along with these, kind of fit into the little group. Plus, if I ever find like a vehicle like there was some Paw Patrol vehicles in the thing, and I was like, well, these would actually fit in there. I don't know. I can always use them if I ever find a Paw Patrol figure or vehicle that I like. This one, I think this is the girl of the group. I don't watch this cartoon. I've never even actually seen it, and I'm pretty sure it is a cartoon. She was 79 cents, but I saw this and then I saw her. I was like, well, might as well, because she goes in it. The woman couldn't get the character out of the vehicle whenever I put it up there. But yeah, the vehicle looks pretty cool. My voice is going. The vehicle looks pretty cool. It was $8 and what? No, $158. It's my guess, at least I hope. Well, we can find out right here. Let's look at the receipt real quick. Yep, $158. Oh, wow. You think that the hard plastic like this will come off. Maybe it's just these things have been starting to dry out now that I've been doing this. Like my voice is getting dry. Oh, no, it's coming off. All right, so that's good. Let's try one more time on her foot. Plus, I need to clean these things up. And you're thinking, oh, we're at the end. No contraire, mon frere. We're not at the end yet. So these still have the articulation. I have a green clear one right over there, actually, because I was cleaning some up the other day and putting them into like the drainer. I had this like strainer for pasta, but it's much smaller. It was a great idea to hold something while you're straining it into the kitchen, but I feel like I need an extra set of hands doing that. So, because I'm not, if it was, never mind. It's a strainer with a handle on it, which is fine because it's small enough to fit into the bowl just right. So to let these dry out. So that was not going to come off the bottom, I don't guess. All right, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the cat one. It's my favorite one because he's a cat. That's why. I used to be like, when I was a kid, I was cat man. And when I saw that, there was a character that he had cat names. So I was like, that's cool. All right. Does it have one of those pullback features? Nope. It's just got wheels. And then I saw this Hot Wheels car, and I probably already have it, but let's see if I can get that paint off of there. But I mean, when you see a clear Hot Wheels car, you think I'm going to leave it there? Nope. Even if I have it, I really dig the X-Ray series. X-Racers. All right, now, here's the piece de la resistance. When I saw this at the cash register, there was 3 different bags up there. One of them looked like it had the furniture for this. This is $5.99 for a bag full of stuff. You ready for this? Should I make a different video? Oh boy, what is this? Okay. So not everything in here is going to be a winner. This is like a dress. It probably went one of those Disney princesses like Snow White or something. Here's a clip-on dress. I know what these go to because I have one of these. Oh wow, they left this out in the sun. And I think the reason they did this is because they didn't want to put little numbers on these things. Here's one of the little mermaids. Now these are probably about 1/18 scale. Yeah, she's about just under 4 inches tall from her head down to her tail. And she's translucent, which is kind of cool. I'm not a huge mermaid fan, but I mean, obviously, I live at the beach, so there's a reason to like them. And here's another one. I think she's about 4 inches tall, too. Yeah, she is. She is just under 4 inches tall. And that's one of the clip-on dresses. So she comes out, and there she is in her bikini. Or maybe it's her unmentionables. So yeah, she is perfect for 1/18 scale. So if your G.I. Joes need a girlfriend, there she is. I think this is not her dress. I think this is Belle because it has roses on it, but I don't know. I'm not really that much into princesses. For the video, I will say what I just said to the other videos, which are probably on different days. I just watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and man, that was really good. All right, I think this is Sleeping Beauty. I'm not really good at these. Here's Belle, and she's not wearing a dress, so I think this is her, like, Bruce Wayne, and she has another dress, like a more rosy colored dress. So I think that's hers. So I got 2 of those, a mermaid. Oh, remember these? Wait, I think this is the MJE. Yeah, this is for they were like brats, but they were small. They're a little superhero Kelly doll, or what are these called? I forget what. Oh, Chelsea is their new names. I like Kelly, but Chelsea, yeah, not so much. Here we got, he's backwards. So we got one of the Prince Charmings. I think it's the Cinderella Prince Charming. So yeah, he's 1/18 scale. His legs keep wanting to do something. I don't know if there's some kind of spring-loaded mechanism or something or what. His articulation's kind of wonky. I mean, like, his arms are in this weird pose. So not something I would pick up personally, individually. Wow, there's a big tiara. There's a scooter with a lightning bolt on it. I wonder if it's like her scooter, like she's dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's got the same lightning bolt as on her shirt, or her painted on superhero suit, sort of. She's scooter girl. Here's a heart canteen. That thing full of glitter. Yay, I hate glitter. Here's a little mermaid. And she's the one with the little comb on the end. I remember this. She needs it badly. Yeah, not my favorite things. She's got like an ice cream thing going on. See, like the cone and the melted ice cream on top. Strange. Here is definitely, that is definitely Snow White. There's no doubt about that one. Here's Snow White. My voice is going. These are pop-on dresses for the, I forget what they're called. Bratz Kids, I think. Oh, a real working scale. Well, I can use that in the kitchen. Here's another one of these little dresses. Now, I think this actually might go on these girls when they're like, you know, I have no idea which one this goes on. Here's the Prince. I don't know. I have never seen this one either. It's way too modern. It's got a very Polly Pocket-y dress on him. But I think it's the Prince and the Pop. No, not Prince and the Pauper. It's the Princess and the Pea. Here's a sink. Here's, looks like a little dainty dress thing. There's a lot in here. Tell me if I need to make 2 of them. Here she is, the Princess and the Pea girl. I think she has a green dress, which I have not gotten out of here yet. A little Ariel, little mermaid. Oh, it's one of the things that, look, you want to see through it? So, it's one of those little things. There is a ton of stuff in here. There, we got another one of her. Huh. 2 different bells. And she's got a different hairstyle and everything, too. That's cool. Here's a Polly Pocket. Wow, there's so much stuff in here. All right, my throat is scratchy, so I'm going to make a different video with the rest of these because I've got to get something to drink. But tune in for the next video for these.